I've spent numerous hours daydreaming about how cool it would be to work as a celebrity's personal secretary. For example, do you get your own room in the blinged out home, as well as a sizable clothing allowance? Do you have a permanent invite to fly private? While we may never learn all the glorious details, we do know a little bit about what it's like to be Kylie Jenner's assistant, courtesy of a video on the Beauty Moguls app called Being Kylie's Assistant with McGuire Amundsen. Kylie's close friend and former executive assistant, Victoria, understands what it's like to work so closely with the beauty entrepreneur and everything it involves. She's been honest about the labor that goes into organizing Kylie's life, and it doesn't appear to be an easy chore. It's one thing to schedule appointments, keep the house well stocked, and run errands, and scheduling appearances, travel arrangements, and reserving stylists doesn't help. Being Kylie's assistant and confidant, on the other hand, has its advantages. Some Kylie Cosmetics fans would leap at the chance to go on a private plane with the Kylie Cosmetics creator. Attending high-profile engagements also seems like a very good time. Being a member of Kylie's inner circle is a highly sought-after position. While McGuire has done an excellent job of keeping Kylie's hectic schedule on track, we appreciate that Kylie and Victoria have kept a strong connection despite professionally parting ways. And we'd be lying if we claim McGuire's job doesn't sound like something some of us might be interested in. Assistants are BFFs. Clearly, a personal assistant is one of the closest people in one's life, and if you have a busy schedule like Kylie, it's obvious that you spend a hell of a lot of time with your team. And in this case, when Kylie is so helpful and fun to be with, it comes without any surprise that she is best friends with her personal assistant. This is true for her ex-personal assistant as well as her current assistant. She said, "I worked with Kylie for 5 years, and she became one of my closest friends." It also appears that Kylie's current personal assistant, McGuire Amundsen, is also getting the best of her world while working for Kylie. I'm sure that hanging out as friends with your clients definitely makes your job way better. The smooth functioning of a day. We know that Kylie's personal assistant is obviously close to the famed reality star and beauty mogul, but what exactly does that job entail? Well, everything. Kind of when she first got the promotion from Kylie's house manager to her personal assistant. She mostly tackled things like running errands and scheduling Kylie's manicures and spray tans. Eventually, she was promoted again to Kylie's executive assistant, which put her in charge of scheduling events. Similar styles. Obviously, when you spend most of your time with arguably the most famous influencer of our time, you learn how to influence too. The same goes for McGuire, and one look through her Instagram will show you what I mean. They have similar fashion choices, and she can be seen slaying on the internet. Forgiveness of errors. If you're like me, you'd also think that if you mess up with the Kardashians, you're gonna get fired the next moment. But what if I tell you that it's not that case? Well, one time, McGuire missed her alarm and could not get to the airport on time to pick up Kylie. You might think that this might have been the end of her career, but what if I tell you that Kylie had no issue with that? She drove back herself and did not blame anyone ever. Best boss ever. If you're as big as Kylie, it comes as no surprise that she has to deal with so many stresses. Of course, one part of having a PA is helping with your workload. However, Kylie does not let this stress burst out onto others. She and McGuire have a good relationship, and Kylie never has been a bad boss. Of course, McGuire has to pay off properly as well. As a matter of fact, Kylie helped make the best day of her life even better. Kylie helped Victoria on her proposal day and even documented the whole process on Snapchat. A family affair. We all know that Kylie Jenner is a member of one of the biggest celebrity families in the world, and if you're on the PA side of Kylie Jenner, you'll need to be friendly with the rest of the family too. After all, they are so close to each other that it does not matter if you like them or not, you'll have to face them. This is where her PA shines because everyone in the family loves her. Kylie Jenner and McGuire are often seen hanging around, and it goes without saying that this best friend duo is loved by the Jenner Kardashian family. One time, when Kylie and McGuire were out with Stormi to visit Disney World, what's exciting here is that McGuire was carrying Stormi around in the stroller, and this shows how much trust is built up in their relationship. This shows that Kylie is comfortable around McGuire and that the family trusts her as well. Click on one of the two videos on your screen right now. We'll catch you guys in the next one.